And hello everyone. Doing the usual shit in the background. Whoa, that's a lot louder than I was expecting. Probably just heard myself back there. Hello JJ. Sorry, no, just... Testing. Wait. I'm not gonna lie, lads. I actually don't know what happened there. Everything... I didn't even change anything. I literally just kept plugging it in and out. So... that was really weird. Let me just make sure that's still working. Okay, it is. Yeah, sorry about that. I actually don't know what happened. Because I was like... I looked down and I was like, no, it's not on mute. I checked the settings in the background, it wasn't on mute. I paused and restarted the stream. Nothing changed. So I just started plugging it in and out. What the fuck? That was weird. And you know what the amazing thing is? The chat hasn't disappeared once. The chat has not disappeared once. But then the mic stopped bloody working. Yeah, you can still hear me. That is so weird. Right. Listen, it wouldn't be a stream of mine without something going wrong. Anyways, I have to go back over a few of the points I was just making there before I realised that nothing was working. But yeah, anyway, first things first, hope you enjoyed the stream earlier. Keris and Sean, they were very happy with it. We're going to try and make a monthly thing out of that. And obviously there's some exciting WWE series coming up once this career mode is finished. I want this career mode finished by Sunday. And I also, what else did I say? I apologised for the stream not being available yesterday. I was out in Cork all day, and by the time I came back, I was knackered. And I actually ended up going for what was supposed to be a power nap at about 7:30 to make sure I'd be, you know, a bit more energetic for the stream. And then I woke up and realised it was 1:30 in the morning. So I just completely slept through it, which will explain a lot. Oh yeah, you can still hear me. Okay, for a second there I thought it was after dropping again. Oh, I'm on edge at the moment, but never a dull moment. Chat needs to disappear for the merchandise. Literally. Hopefully, one of these days I'm gonna have to like screen grab that so you can see what actually happens. But it hasn't happened yet so far, which is great. Loved the stream earlier. Thank you so much, JJ. No, it was a lot of fun. Bit of trial and error in that as well. I was kind of killing two birds at one stone. Keris and Sean have wanted to come onto the stream for ages, so I was glad that they got to do that. They had a ball of a time. And also it made me, or gave me a chance to test out how the WWE, how 2K23 would work on a stream. Was on. What else was I saying? Oh yeah, so I made a little bit of an error on Monday after we stopped streaming. And it's not a huge thing, but something has slightly changed on something on our agenda has slightly changed. So, thankfully, none of the games are affected by this that we've already played, because I forgot to save after the last episode. And originally, our Champions League opponent was PSG. Our Champions League opponent is now Bayern Munich. This is what I was just talking about there before I realised that the mic wasn't working. Bayern Munich is now our opponent in the Champions League. I honestly don't know how I've made this error. Like, I literally have a backup save for this career mode, just in case I ever do, you know, if something were to ever go wrong, we'd have it backed up. But somehow it just didn't happen, and things have slightly changed. So we've gotten Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals. PSG, who we originally had, they've gotten Juventus. Sociedad have Inter. Leipzig have Man City. So, slight change with that. I can only apologise. Don't know. Like, I don't even remember not saving it. You know what I mean? It must have just been... I don't know. I honestly don't know what happened. But I will make completely sure today that we have saved everything before we leave. So, in today's episode, we'll play this Liverpool game at Anfield. We might play the highlights of this Leicester game, maybe the same with the West Ham game, or maybe an interactive sim with one of them, we'll see. Obviously, we'll play Bayern. We'll see how things are then with Brighton, play the second leg against Bayern, probably sim the game against Southampton, play Newcastle, and then maybe leave things with the Arsenal game. And then it'll be Friday then for the next stream, lads, where we'll be finishing up the Premier League season and potentially have an FA Cup final as well. And hopefully then on Sunday we'll have a Champions League final. So very, very, excuse me, exciting stuff. God, it feels like my voice is going to go already. But yeah, finally, what the fuck is this? I know how to do a press conference. Jesus Christ, the game came out fucking 7 or 8 months ago. What are you on about? But finally, we can get into some gameplay now. Liverpool at Anfield, never an easy game. Why is it giving me all the tutorials as if I've only played the game for the first time? God, EA. That's all I can say. Oh my God, that is so annoying. Everyone's fully fit for this game, which is the main thing. No injuries, nobody too unhappy. Barron and Moyano are a bit content. A couple of players there. Darder's unhappy. I feel kind of sorry for Darder. He's obviously the backup for Turl, who just seems like he never gets tired and hasn't had any long-term injuries. You know, apart from that, near-death experience at Old Trafford where he had a bruised shoulder. I know, such a terrible injury to have, but he managed to survive and tell the tale and even play a game of football again afterwards. Oh God, if you know, you know. But here we are, Liverpool at Anfield. Gakpo up front, who's a bit tired. I've been using Gakpo in a career mode with West Brom. Like I'm doing kind of simming through the seasons a bit with West Brom, but like playing the big games. Oh man, I hate admitting it because he's a Liverpool player, but Gakpo's probably been one of my favourite players to use in FIFA. He's really, really good. But as you can see there, they've also got Jude Bellingham, Brandt, Militao at the back, Salah still there. It's interesting they're playing Nunez out on the left and Gakpo up front. Alisson's still in goal. Not going to be an easy game. Liverpool at Anfield has always been a thorn in my side, shall we say. But anyways, let's get into it. First game of the episode, at last, says you. But looking forward to it. But you know what? Today made me kind of realise I am looking forward to not just doing non-FIFA related stuff, but also looking forward to doing... Okay, the mic is still working. Sorry, for a second, I thought it was gone again, because the thing keeps flashing up on my screen, but it's actually something to do with something downloading in the background. Because I finally figured out as well how to get quicker Wi-Fi. The only reason it was kind of buffering a bit earlier is because my sister's phone was still connected to the Wi-Fi, and it was kind of slowing it down. But that was my fault. I forgot to tell her to turn it off. But I watched a video on TikTok which showed how to speed up the internet connection on the PS5, and it seems like it's working wonders. So hopefully that continues. Favorite part of the WWE stream? Your brother says Miz is fine. Your sister loudly says no, he's not. My sister bloody hates the Miz. She absolutely hates him. And it's so funny. But, like, I mean, that just shows that the Miz is doing his job. You know what I mean? He's supposed to be the heel. So, he's doing a great... I was really hoping he'd be in Dublin at the last house show. Obviously, it was a SmackDown house show, so Miz wasn't on it. But she absolutely can't stand him, which was hilarious. Oh, God, I don't know why I'm watching the intro to this. Big game. Needed to build it up a bit, but here we go. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to getting the FC24 stuff up on here when that comes out. And also looking forward to doing some non-FIFA related stuff in the meantime. Now, as I said, oh, God, Salah intercepting there. I'm not going to rule out doing another FIFA 23 video or series, like mini-series, before the next game comes out. But I'm going to take a break from it for at least a while, because I think that it's nice to take a break from these things as well. Your sister has to play as The Miz next WWE stream. I think she'd rather chop her arm off. She cannot stand him. So yeah, maybe the next one I'll play as The Miz. But it's funny, I say that the next, one of the WWE streams is going to be non-football related. Oh, excuse me. There is one stream I have planned, right, and I can't bloody wait for it. That is a mixture of football and wrestling. And it is going to be such... Oh, that nearly went in. It is going to be such a bloody funny stream. I cannot wait for it. And hopefully it'll be next week, because, as I say, hopefully Cloyne United will be finished by... Sunday. That's the plan. We finished Turl United on a Sunday as well, actually. I was watching the last episode of it actually today, and oh my God, some good memories. Good memories. I was really sad about that career mode ending, but let me just hold that thought for a second. Alex Cullen is in and puts it in the back of the net. Cloyne United take the lead here at Anfield. Alex Cullen. I really wish I could shout a bit more, but my throat would probably... I think I would lose my voice. But he has put the away team 1-0 up here. I was trying to think of a cool nickname to give us there. The Cloynites. I don't know. We are now 1-0 up against Liverpool. Anfield is one of my least favourite stadiums to play at. Not just because I don't like Liverpool, but they are just such a tough team to play against. But it's the 13th goal of the season for Alex. An unlucky 13th for Liverpool. And it's 1-0. Actually, yeah, that was the other thing. Oh my god, I felt so stupid. I felt so stupid after this. Let me just... I need to plug out this charger. Because it's actually... Or what I'll do is... Actually, no, it's fine. I'll just plug it out. I felt so stupid when I was talking about famous people from Cloyne the other day. Obviously, I mentioned Donald Cusack, right? Jesus Christ, that nearly fucking went in. That nearly went in. That was nearly one of the worst own goals you've ever seen. But I mentioned Donald Cusack. How could I forget that Porrig, who is in this team, is actually related to the most famous person from Cloyne? A man by the name of Christy Ring. So if you're from Ireland and you know, are a GAA fan, or at least have been a GAA fan, you'll know that Christy Ring is one of the most famous hurlers of all time. So famous, in fact, that he has a statue outside of one of the GAA pitches here in Cloyne. And somehow I was thinking about people who are alive. Christy Ring died many, many years ago. Died before me and Porrig were born. But it's actually Porrig's granduncle. So as you can see, Porrig Ring, Christy Ring, you see where the connection is. But yeah, Porrig comes from a family of hurlers, as do I. My granddad was a hurler as well, and a very good one at that. Played for a team called Ballinacurra, which is a little village just outside Cloyne. That's where my granddad is originally from. And yeah, I don't know how I didn't think about that. It only dawned on me earlier today. I was like, how did I forget to mention Christy Ring, who literally is the most famous person from Cloyne? And yeah, there's a statue of Christy Ring outside what's called the Old Pitch, even though it's still in use. It's a long story. Well, it's actually not a long story about why it's... So we have two GAA pitches in Cloyne, the Old Pitch and the New Pitch. And Christy Ring, oh my goodness me, Alex Cullen. This isn't Anfield, this is Alfield. We are at Alfield today. What a hit by Alex Cullen. Can you believe this? That is David Beckham-esque. Alisson, he could have been on a ladder and he still wouldn't have saved it. Oh my god, it just popped up on my phone there again. I'm looking at the... Unfrickin' believable. 2-0. Get in there. But yeah, Porrig is related to the most famous person to come out of Cloyne so far. And I completely forgot to mention it. Oh, that's a good ball in. Let's get rid of it. Oh my god. Good header. Alex is giving Liverpool a donut ring. He's giving Liverpool a horrible time at the moment, so he is, but I'm loving it. Can he get a hat-trick at Anfield? Then it would be Alfield. I still think about when Juan Mata scored the double at Anfield back in 2015. And obviously, we got a penalty in the last minute, and Rooney decided if only he'd let Mata take the penalty, I'm sure he would have scored it. A hat-trick at Anfield would have been amazing. But it wasn't to be. But still, scored one of the best goals we've ever scored against Liverpool that day. Oh, Lamone. He's looking for a curler of his own. Just beats the post. Klopp looking like he's under a bit of pressure. And would you believe it, the chat has disappeared. It's back now. It only disappeared for a second. Well, some things never change. But that took a bloody while, I'll tell you that much. Took a lot longer than it normally does. Oh, that's a good... Oh, what is he doing? Darwin Núñez was in there, but he decided to pass it back. Very, very interesting decision. One that didn't pay off for him, but I'm glad he made that decision. Here's Turl now. Up to Rodri. Now Phil Foden. Back to Rodri. And that's half-time. Didn't even realise we were that late into the half. That flew by. 2-0 up. Alex Cullen with the double. And so far, a pretty comfortable performance. They had that one half chance there at the end that Darwin Núñez completely messed up. I think I saw as well that today Jordan Henderson has gone to El Ettifaq, whatever they're called. The new team that Steven Gerrard has taken. Well, they're not a new team, but they're Steven Gerrard's new team, I should say, that he's taken over as a manager. Jesus Christ. Jordan Henderson and Steven Gerrard in Saudi Arabia. Oh, it's Phil Foden. Oh, looked to fish and chip him, but just beat the post. But then I remember when that rumor first came out. That was a couple of weeks ago about Henderson going to Saudi Arabia, and someone said that would be a game changer of a signing. And then there was someone who quote tweeted it so Ronaldo, Benzema, Kante, Ruben Neves, all these players have gone to Saudi Arabia, but Jordan Henderson is the game changer. Unbelievable. But then we saw the thing as well that Bruno Fernandes turned down 2 different Saudi teams to stay at United. My captain. It was nice to be able to see United play again today against Lyon. 1-0 win. What's his name? Donny van de Beek. Oh, good save. Lemon. Lemon's it. Oh my goodness me. Lemon has just missed an open goal. And not only did he miss it, it has gone out for a throw-in. And I'm aware I just called Donny van de Beek what's his name. When you're trying to focus on the game and trying to remember a player's name at the same time, then it's quite difficult. But it was a beauty of a goal. Delighted for Donny. Obviously, he's been out for the last 6 months with injury. So great to see him get that moment. And if he can stay fit, lad, I think he could be a very important player for us. I really do. Lemon, looking to put JJ in here. Defender wins the header, though, into the arms of Alisson. But no, it was the first full game I've been able to watch. I didn't get to see the Leeds game last week. I was out. But it was a lot of fun being able to watch a United game again. I really just can't wait for the season to start. Obviously, I'm looking forward to going to Dublin to see the friendly against Bilbao. That's actually the week before the season starts. But I really, really can't wait for the season to begin. That's a brilliant ball. Oh, JJ just slowed down. Just slowed down at the wrong moment. It's only 25. This game has flown by. This game has absolutely just gone in the flash. Still 20 minutes to go. Oh, and here's Darwin Núñez. Pádraig does really, really well there. He did really, really well to intercept that. Here's Jose Gaya now. Now Rodri. Oh, Alex is going to be offside. He was well offside. Oh, just didn't really have much options. Right, might make a change or two. Going to bring on Luke Shaw. Actually, let's give Moyano a game. I feel like we haven't played him enough. He's got 97 sharpness as well. Oh my god. Foden is getting a wee bit tired. Let's bring on Marino. And Lemon's probably not had his best game. So I'll bring on Brennan Johnson. Just to freshen things up a little bit for the final 20 minutes. Oh my god, I forgot that Harry Kane played for Liverpool in this. It just looks wrong, Harry Kane in a Liverpool jersey. It does not look right at all. Obviously he's been linked to Bayern Munich. I know he's actually on tour with Tottenham at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. I'd be a little bit disappointed in him if he stayed at Tottenham. People say, oh, but it's loyalty and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, but I just he's got nothing more to prove at Tottenham, you know what I mean? He's played a Champions League final with them. He's been in title races with them, and he's been in other cup finals as well. There was nearly a penalty. Oh, but it's a good save by Meyer. But he needs to win trophies, Harry Kane. Yeah, you can beat Alan Shearer's record if you want, at Tottenham, great. But trophies are what really matter, and you're not going to win them at Tottenham. It's just not. But because I've said that now, Tottenham will probably win something. And I wouldn't listen if Tottenham won something as long as it wasn't against United. Obviously in 2019, I was praying for Tottenham to win the Champions League. It just didn't happen. 2021, I wanted them to win the League Cup. It didn't happen. So there's been a couple of times where I have wanted them to win a trophy, and it just, they came short. But still, 10 minutes left here. Let's try and keep this clean sheet. Henderson was not expecting him to go mainly for his voice, and another footballer player who took the money. Yeah, now listen, I suppose at the same time, Jordan Henderson, can you really see many teams away from Liverpool? Oh, shit. Can you really see many teams away from Liverpool wanting Jordan Henderson? Listen, he's had a very good career for them. I really don't like Jordan Henderson. He's one of my least favourite players of all time, for obvious reasons. But, I think if Sunderland had gotten promoted to the Premier League, they probably would have made a move for him, and he probably would have had maybe one last season with them. But because obviously they obviously couldn't get past the playoffs. So Alex is in. Oh God, just can't get that through ball. It kind of makes you think. Look, maybe he thought this is his last chance at getting a big money move. Yeah, I'm sure that with the Saudi clubs, it's ridiculous money as well. So Harry Kane is in. Good block. Another good block. Oh, okay, that's full time. Surely get in there. Alex has 2 goals. Give us the 3 points here at Anfield. First half goals were enough. That was quite a comfortable performance in the end. I think I was a bit more laser focused for that one because Anfield is just a nightmare of a place to visit. City dropped points against Spurs. Chelsea beat Newcastle. Actually, I have to have a quick look at the Premier League table after this because for some reason I can't think of what it is. But yeah, Tottenham won't win, and I picked them for the league last season. Not doing that again. Well, definitely not. God, last season, might have been a bad pick, but this season I think even more so. So we're 5 points clear of Chelsea with the game in hand. Yeah, that's looking good for us for this league title. City are level on points with Chelsea, just behind on goal difference. Liverpool a distant 4th. Hopefully United come in their game in hand and jump into the top 4. They're playing Everton. I'm sure Everton would much rather see us in the top 4 than Liverpool. So hopefully they can do that. Right, here we go. We got Leicester City in the league. Luke Shaw, he wants to play. We'll wait and see. Turl, yeah, you came back from injury. Lad, you had a bruised shoulder. Stop acting like you nearly died. Bloody hell, he's actually getting on my nerves now. Right, Luke Shaw wants to play this game. Yeah, why not? Let's give him a game. And I'm also going to play... No, actually, let's go with the first team other than that. Because I think for the West Ham game, I will rotate a bit. But I think I'll do an interactive sim for that. Let's do let's play the highlights, I should say, for this one. But yeah, sorry, to finish off what I was saying about Jordan Henderson as well. Forgot to finish that off earlier. I think the Saudi Arabia move, it's, outside of Liverpool, there was no team in England that were going to pay him big money. And no team that's really going to, there's no team that's going to challenge for anything. Whereas at least in Saudi Arabia, maybe you can challenge for the, what's it called? For the league. But, at least you're going to be making the money. You know what I mean? So, I get it to a certain extent, but it's also kind of annoying. He's bruising like a peach. He is, indeed. He's acting like that it was this career-threatening injury. Lad, the fact you were out for 5 days with the bruised shoulder is worrying. The fact you had to come off at half-time at Old Trafford over a bruised shoulder is worrying. But anyways, at least he's ready now. Speaking of Ruben Neves, there he is. He was the one that disappointed me going to Saudi Arabia. Whatever about Ronaldo, Benzema and Kante, they're all, they've all done everything. Literally every single one of those players won all there is to win. Oh, let's just see if we can get this chance here. Colin, okay, didn't stop the match. Colin again. Oh, good block. Well, Leicester get the attack here. But yeah, Ruben Neves is the one who disappointed me. Oh God, they've got a big gap here to run through. Here is Neves. Oh, good save. Because he was in the prime of his career. He could have gone pretty much anywhere he wanted. But he took the money instead. And listen, it's his career. But that just disappoints me, Because I think that he was a player I would have loved to have seen at United. Oh, JJ. Just misses it. And we're already in the second half. Okay, that's a bit worrying. And I know Ronaldo is saying these things like it'll be in the top 5 leagues. Like he said it again the other day. But let me tell you, when Ronaldo leaves that league, it won't be anywhere near as appealing. It will not be anywhere near as appealing. Oh, come on, we had it. Oh, we had the ball there, but it didn't leave us run with it. Declan Rice is playing for Leicester. Jeez, Leicester have got a very good team. Bloody hell. They should be competing for the league. Fofana still at centre-back as well. It's JJ. It's JJ. Oh, my God. How are we not scoring? 15 minutes left. Still 0-0. There's Marino. Oh, good ball. It's JJ. Come on. Third time the charm. Yes, it is. What a finish by JJ. His first goal of the episode. It's a big one as well. Late, hopefully winner. But it's a beautiful goal. Oh, actually, you know what? It's of all the Ireland kits we've had, it's the least Irish looking, but it's probably one of my favourites. Like, it looks more like a Nigeria kit, but it's still really, really nice. I wasn't a huge fan of it when I first made it, but looking at it now, it's like, Jesus. It's actually really grown on me. But there we go. Another victory. 1-0 against Leicester. 3 points and another clean sheet. We are really, really marching towards this title now. And Chelsea lost to Tottenham. Okay. We have to have another look at the table now. Let's go up to the West Ham game and let's have a look. So we are 8 points clear. So the title, lads, it could be sealed very, very soon. But we do have a big Champions League game after this, so I'm going to make some changes for this game. Brennan Johnson, he comes in for Lamone. JJ, we'll put him on the bench for Barron. Mukiele, he can play for Calabria. Actually, no. I'm going to put Mukiele at centre-back. McConnell is going to come in at right-back because Ahmed Hosvich just hasn't been doing it lately. Bear can start instead of Rodri. We'll keep Foden in the starting 11 for now. Gaia can start because he's not too bad. Porrig, we'll keep him in the starting 11, but we'll probably have to take him off at some stage. We'll put De Ligt. They're both kind of missing the same, to be honest. Now, we'll keep Luke Shaw on the bench. Lamone, I think I'm going to give a rest altogether and put Mbuemo on the bench. And Turl can stay in, that's fine. But I'm actually going to put, what's his name, Darder. He can go on the bench. We'll take Rodri off. Rodri, he probably doesn't need to be in this game. He can have a rest. And yeah, I think this is the team I'm happy to go with. So we'll do an interactive sim against West Ham and hope that they can get the job done. And hopefully we can stay injury-free as well before we take on the Kings of Germany, Bayern Munich. It's annoying because I was actually looking forward to playing against PSG. I was actually really looking forward to it. It would have been a tough test. And listen, we could still potentially come up against them if we both go through. And listen, you know, I'm going to say if because you never know. But it would have been that was nearly a goal for West Ham. It would have been an interesting challenge, to say the least. Obviously, Mbappe is still there. I don't think I've ever seen Mbappe... Oh, I think that hit the post there. I don't think I've ever seen Mbappe leave PSG in a career mode in this year's FIFA. And not counting, obviously, if you sign him yourself. And to be fair, I think I've actually only signed him twice this year in FIFA. City had a nice gap come January, but it's ours to lose. Yeah, City have dropped off completely. Like, I know they were level on points with Chelsea there, but like considering where they were, like they've really dropped off. Oh, come on. Oh, Bear. Heidi Bear. He can only score at Old Trafford. Can't do it anywhere else. That was a big, big chance. There's Cullen. Loses it. Come on, lads. We're playing West Ham, who are near the relegation zone. But yeah, part of me will miss this career mode. I think when it's done, I'll be like, oh man, like, I miss it. But I do know it goes over the bar. It's been a lot of fun, but I think that... yeah, I think we changed things up enough for it to be different from what Turl United was. quite, you know, they're quite similar, but different enough. Oh, get in there. Barron with the goal. First goal I think I've scored with him in the Premier League. We take a 1-0 lead. Please tell me. Hang on now. Please don't tell me this is dropped. Give me a second, guys. Oh, for God's sake. You have to be joking me. You have got to be bloody joking me. Fucking hell. Right, I think it's back now. I don't know what happened there, lads. You probably hear me swearing there in the background, sorry. Everything kind of glitched out for a second there. We're back now. Barron has just scored a goal. I might try and stay in for a second one, honestly. Everything was running fine up until then. Maybe I need to speed up that Elgato. Oh, it's a great ball. Alex Cloyne. Oh, it took too heavy a touch. Or not too heavy a touch. Stayed on for too long is what I should be saying. Thank God I didn't. I thought I was going to have to restart. The amount of 0.5 episodes we've had to do lately is way, like, honestly, way too much for my liking. Anyways, we're back anyway here. Foden. Oh, and it's 2-0. Lone Wolf doing the business indeed. He's just gotten another goal. At least you got to see that one. The first one was a really good finish as well, but we're 2-0 up. There we go. Right, I am going to make a change already. Porrig, we don't need to risk him anymore. Although Luke Shaw is still a bit tired. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. I think it's more important. It's more important, apparently. It's more important that Porrig is fit. I'm going to take Cullen off as well, just to give him a rest. And let's bring on Darder as well for Foden. And Buemo, Darder, and Shaw can all make their way onto the pitch. But 2-0 after 55 minutes. Barron with the double. And Bayern Munich await us in the quarterfinals, but Meyer has to make a save. You know, I actually completely forgot that, thought that was a goal there for a second, that I thought McConnell was Seamus Coleman's regen, and then it completely slipped my mind that he's actually a player that we... Oh, 3-0. Darder, he comes off the bench and scores. Great moment for him because he barely plays. Is there any other changes I want to make? God, McConnell is getting quite tired, but I kind of want to keep him on. No, let's leave it for now. I forgot that he was a player that came up through our youth academy. It's actually a guy called Dylan Ward, I think, who's Seamus Coleman's regen. So Ireland having two very young, promising right backs, which is good. Beats having Cyrus Christie in there and Paul McShane. I know Paul McShane was a centre back, but he could play full back. 15 minutes to go, 3-0 up. Barron getting a brace. Great moment for him. Ooh, good save. But I will make some changes now. Why not? We'll give Turl a rest just to make sure that he's fully fit. And Barron's had a good game. We'll bring on JJ because I don't want Barron to get any more tired because he could still come in handy against Bayern Munich. You never know. Oh, thought that was 4-0 there for a second, but it just went over the bar. God, my throat. I really need to... I'm surprised I didn't get my tonsils taken out when I was younger, to be honest, because I felt like I had tonsillitis a lot. And like half my fucking friend group, and even Alex, like Alex had his tonsils taken out. Don't think Porrig did, but I'm amazed that I never had to get them taken out. But the whistle should blow now any second. There we go. 3-0 win against West Ham. Lovely stuff. Great way to go into the Champions League quarter-final against Bayern Munich. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We've got Neuer's regen as well. Got to remember that. So hopefully he has a great game against his pre-gens former club. Let's just get the morale up. I'm not even looking at my bloody answers at this stage. Just want that morale to be very happy. Okay. And here we are, lads. It's a shame that the Allianz Arena is not actually in the game. But look at that for a team. They've got Kepa in goal, Gabriel, Saliba, and Vardiol at the back. So Saliba, we actually swapped Saliba for De Ligt. I forgot about that at centre-back. Sabitzer, who was on loan at United last season, he's captain. Musiala, Wirtz, Davies and Coleman in the midfield, and Araujo and Tammy Abraham up front. Interesting. Kepa in goal. That's an interesting one. Oh, excuse me. Meyer in goal for us, obviously. The Manuel Neuer regen. Don't need to go into team management. I'm going to go with my strongest team. No reason why we can't. As I keep burping, my apologies. But here we go. First leg away from home in Munich. Let's try and bring back a good result to Cloyne. Oh, the nerves kicking in. As we see Bayern Munich fans getting ready. There's the match programme. Oh man, I really miss the Allianz Arena. Obviously, the Allianz Stadium is in the game. That's Juventus Stadium. But the Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich Stadium, PES or eFootball, whatever the fuck you want to call it, they've got the exclusive rights to that stadium, which is so annoying. It really is. Like Sanderson Park, like, you know, it looks like a standard German stadium. Do you know? God, just, if only there was a way. If only there was a way. This feels like a bigger test than PSG. Ooh. It's still a tough test. You know, it's still a game that is going to give us a challenge. It's not going to be easy. I think that with PSG, it's the fact that they've got Donnarumma in goal and Mbappe up front. They've got, you know, the highest potential goalkeeper and the best player in the game. You know what I mean? Like, especially at this stage in career mode, they're both beyond 93 rated, or, you know, at least 92 rated. So I think that's what kind of strikes fear when it comes to PSG. But Bayern Munich are no slouches either. And here we go. Hate exclusive rights. Is PES still popular? I mean, not as far as I know. I mean, the fact that people still call it PES and not eFootball, which is like the official name, but now I think that says it all. I haven't played it in years. I remember it was free. I'm sure it was free for a while, the latest one. Because we're lucky as United fans that the Premier League have a deal with EA for FIFA and, you know, FC24. Because other than that, United wouldn't have their licenses in FIFA. Because United have a deal with eFootball as well. But it's because... Oh, shit. Oh, that was close. So I saw advantage there. I thought he was going to give a penalty for a second. So yeah, if United... if the Premier League didn't have... Hang on, let me hold that thought for a second. Oh my god! Oh! How did that go in? Alex! Well, that was weird. Lemon whipped it in. Alex has a terrible attempt at a volley. It goes back to Lemon, who squares it for JJ. It takes a deflection. And it goes, and it's Saliba as well. It's Saliba, our former player. Well, JJ would claim it. JJ will get it as well. And we are 1-0 up here. I'm just going to call it the Allianz. Fuck it, who cares? If we can call the new camp when it's not there, we can call the Allianz. But JJ gets the goal. Took a big slice of luck. But we're 1-0 up inside 10 minutes. Didn't realise name change. Haven't given PES a thought for over a decade. I don't think you're alone in that, JJ. Like, the PS2 PES games were absolutely goated. They really, really were. They were absolutely brilliant. But there was one or two for the Xbox 360 and PS3 that were all right. I think PES 2015 for the PS4 was actually decent. But yeah, like nowadays, like they live off having exclusive rights for. I mean, the one thing that PES lived off of for ages, Rodri attempting a long strike there, was that they had the rights to the Champions League and, you know, UEFA competitions. But then obviously they lost that back in 2018 for FIFA 19. And after that, like, it was... Okay, they had Juventus. Obviously in FIFA they were called Piemonte Calcio, which was annoying. But, like, wasn't enough to make me want to buy PES, like, you know what I mean? I know how to take a bloody corner. My God, these are getting really annoying. Colin whips it in. Headed away. Delict against his old club. Oh, I tell you what. The second bite there had a bit of sting to it. But yeah, United, because it's so annoying. The one thing that, I don't know if anyone has ever noticed this. This is a very small detail to notice, but I noticed it because it wasn't always the case. Let me just defend here before I finish that point. There's Alphonso Davies. Oh God, good save. Oh, thank God. Davies is a player I actually wanted to sign in this career mode, but I wasn't ready to depart with Gaia. But anyways, so in the Champions League, right, the names on the back of the jersey and the font are different from what they would be in the Premier League. But United, the font that we normally use in the Champions League and the Cup, PES have the exclusive rights to that. So when you play in the Cup and the Champions League as United in FIFA, you just have the Premier League printing on the back. But in FIFA 19, that wasn't the case. You had the United font on the back. And that's something I really miss. That is something I really, really miss. It's a small detail, but it's a detail I really liked. Like if you play as Man City or Liverpool, or even play against them, they have their club fonts on the back they use for cup competitions and for European games. But United don't anymore, which is really frustrating. So I hope that partnership with eFootball can end, because it's just really annoying. Small things matter. Exactly. At least that's what the last girl I was with told me. No, but no, seriousness though. It was the small like the fine details can make such a difference, you know. I think that's what separates good games from being great, you know. And hopefully FC 24 or EAFC, like the series of EAFC, can hone in on those things, because when they do, it's very hard to beat it. Oh, it's a good ball. It's JJ again. Oh, it's a good save by Kepa, who is a very good goalkeeper in FIFA, no matter what you want to say about him in real life. Hard to believe he was the world's most expensive goalkeeper for a moment in time. Collins ball in, headed away. Turl. He's done really well there, Dylan Turl, but it's a decent save by the keeper again. Lamone, that's not the best cross in the world. It was Foden who met it. There was never going to be enough power behind that to beat the keeper. God, I really need to get my throat sorted, lads, because it's straining so much right now. As I say, it's fine during the day. It's only when I start recording that it goes like shit. But only 1 minute of added time. Can we get one last chance before the half ends? Oh, I think we can. Can we bring a little fish and chip to Germany? Not quite. Kepa gets that in his grasp, but we are 1-0 up at half-time. A slice of luck with the goal. Lamone whipped in the ball. Alex mishit it. It went back to Lamone, who squared it for JJ. And his shot actually deflected in off Saliba. And that is enough to separate the teams at half-time. PSG are 1-0 up against Juventus. Here we go, second half. Don't really feel like we need to make any changes. Think we're playing well. And we're doing the job so far. Here's Gaia. Now Cullen. Foden has decided to jump over the ball for some reason, instead of just taking it in his stride. Tammy Abraham now to Musiala. Got some dangerous players, Bayern Munich. There's one of them, Davies, but we intercept the Canadian. Lamone. That's a beautiful ball to JJ. It's Alex Cullen. Oh, what a finish by Alex Cullen. It's 2-0. Oh, my voice is going, but I don't care. It's Cullen, who got a brace at Anfield at the start of this episode. He gets a banger of a goal here against Bayern Munich. JJ will get the assist. He is in brilliant goal-scoring form, Alex Cullen. I think he's still on another planet after playing in his first cup final, after missing 3 cup finals in a row. And now he wants to get to another 2. He wants the FA Cup. He wants the Champions League. It was a beautiful team goal indeed, JJ. Fantastic stuff. Great assist from yourself. That's a great way to start the second half. Oh, as my eye decides to get itchy. I'm all problems at the moment, lads. I'll tell you, we're giving Bayern a lot of problems at the moment. Okay, that was a poor pass. Oh, Tammy Abraham, right into the arms of Meyer. We take our time with this, no rush. De Ligt, a very happy return for him so far to his former club. Here's Lamone. Oh, this gets intercepted there by Alphonso Davies. Well, by Kimmich, I think it was, but Alphonso Davies gets there. There's Vardiol taking the throw in. He's just signed for Man City in real life. It's a very good signing for them. Turl is going to have a... Oh, my God. Oh, I really wish that went in. Oh, that would have been such a great goal. Oh. Foden has a go. Oh, and that does go in. Oh, my goodness me. It's 3-0. It's Phil Foden. That was absolutely fantastic. What a beauty. Well, Turl nearly did it. He hit the post. And Foden said, Dylan, let me show you how to do it. And he's just scored a peach of a goal. And it's 3-0 here against Bayern Munich. Some things just feel inevitable. Anything you can do, I can do better. Exactly. Well, I was just going to say it was a shame Turl didn't score, because I remember Roy Keane, a fellow Corkman who also played in midfield and was also the captain and was also the number... It's Foden's first Champions League goal as well. What a way to do it. He scored a beauty against Bayern Munich in the group stage in the 98-99 season at Old Trafford. It was an absolute peach of a goal. And we could have replicated it there with Turl. But it ended up being Foden. But look, as long as it hits the back of the net, that's all that really matters. Could it be 4-0 here? Oh, I keep trying the fish and chip. But it's just not happening. It is just not happening. Ball back with Kepa. Here's Gabriel. They got two former Arsenal players at centre-back, which is interesting, and Vardiol is now a Man City player. That is a big signing for them, though. Left-footed centre-back. I think he'll slot in nicely to their team. Oh, but Bayern do pull one back here. It's 3-1. And that could change things a little bit for them. It's Camelo, is it? Yeah, it's Camelo, I think, with the goal. Well, maybe we're not home and hosed yet. That changes things. That changes things a bit. Not going to lie. It's his 5th Champions League goal in 9 games. Oh. See, that's the thing in the Champions League, especially in the first leg. One goal can make such a difference. It really can. Like 3-0, you think home and hosed, like 1 foot in the semi-final. But 3-1, you're going, okay. If they get another goal after this, then things get a bit more interesting. Here's JJ. Oh, but if we can get the next goal, that changes things as well. Power shot. Good save by the keeper. Foden was chasing it. I think I might take Phil Foden off now because he's a little bit tired. So I'm going to bring on Marino. Alex as well is running out of energy a small, but I'm going to bring on Brennan Johnson. And you know what? Mukiele can come on at centre-back for De Ligt because he's a bit tired as well. Just don't want any... I don't want any fitness issues. It will be Lamone now to whip in this ball, the Frenchman. Marino. Oh! Oh my goodness. Joseph Turl, tactical genius. He makes the 3 subs. One of the subs, with his first touch, wins the header from the corner, buries it into that bottom corner, and it's 4-1, and the lead looks a bit more comfortable yet again. Look at that. He rolls like a salmon. All feels calm again. Exactly, JJ. That is absolutely fantastic. But he came on for Foden, who'd already scored one. And then Marino was like, I'll take your goal and level it. I don't raise it as the proper term, but you get what I mean. But it's 4-1 here against Bayern Munich. 10 minutes left. And the lead, as I say, just looks a little bit more solid now, you know. But again, if Bayern get another one, then it's still very much in the balance. Here's Alphonso Davies. I'll go out for a corner kick. I think I might make another change here. JJ's done his job. Let's bring on Barron. Just kind of thinking about these Premier League games as well. I want to make sure that we can still go relatively strong as we try and seal the title. But Barron replaces JJ for the final 8 minutes or so. Obviously Lewandowski's regen coming up against one of his former teams. Oh, Bartz has done really well there. Good save. Oh, and Meyer, he knew he had to pick up the rebound on that. It's Calabria now to Tarl. Lamone goes on the run. He cuts it back. It's Barron. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have taken JJ off. Maybe I shouldn't have taken JJ off. He would have buried that. Upamecano, he comes on for Gabriel. I think I might make my last change as well. Let's bring on Luke Shaw and let's give Gaia a rest. I feel so bad for Moyano, who I actually discovered as well as Jordi Alba's regen. I was checking a few of them earlier. But Luke Shaw is just a bit more defensively sound. He can come on with the final few minutes to replace Jose Gaia. But it should have been 5-1 there. It really should have been 5. But still, we have a comfortable lead. Let's just stop Bayern from getting any more chances. And just as I say that, they break into the box. And Meyer has to make a good save. Again, though, 4-2. It would keep them in it. I mean, it's 4-1, they're still technically in it, because if they have a blinder at Cloyne Road, or not Cloyne, straight out of Cloyne, then things could very easily change. Cloyne Road was the Turl United Stadium, but Barron, oh, can he make up for it? What the fuck happened there? Oh my god! He just stopped running at one stage, and then he hits the post. Oh, for God's sake. What in the name of God happened there? Please answer me, God. Oh, but Marino! He gets a brace, and it is 5-1. And that is surely, lads, the Champions League semi-finals are surely within our sights now. Marino gets a double coming off the bench. Barron couldn't finish if you bloody paid him to do it. Even though we are paying him to do it technically. But anyways, you get what I mean. And it's 5-1. What a finish as well. And I've just really hurt my foot. I've got a blister on my foot and it's really sore. Was not expecting this. I wasn't either, to be honest. But like, at the same time, when you look at our team and the options we have as the final whistle blows, like, I would be so disappointed if we don't win this Champions League. Let me tell you that much. I think we are destined to win this Champions League. We just are. PSG win 3-1. Like PSG, I feel like are the only team that can stop us. I know that might sound like a cocky thing to say, but I really feel like with the team we've built, that's the only team I can see being tricky. But anyways, let me just have a quick look at the calendar. So, yeah, we've got Brighton next. Bayern, I think at this stage, that Bayern game, I might just play the highlights. I think I might play this Brighton game and I'll go full strength because, I mean, let me have a quick look at the table. So we've got 8 games to go. We are 8 points clear with a game in hand. Still about revenge on Sociedad. Oh, actually, let me check. What was their result? Real Sociedad 1-1. I would love it if they beat Inter. Oh, please let them beat Inter, and please give me Real Sociedad in the semi-finals of the Champions League. It's our last chance to play them, really, this season. So, let's hope so. Brighton are bottom of the league as well. I feel like we do this, lads. I feel like we do. Let's do it. I'm going full strength. the Champions League quarter-final, I feel comfortable making changes in that game now. Brighton are bottom of the league. Everyone's fit. Like, we're closing in on this title. We may as well just do it. And yeah, let's hope then that Real Sociedad can do their job against Inter Milan. And then a Champions League final could beckon... Excuse me, a Champions League semi-final could beckon against Sociedad. Who, if you don't know, Real Sociedad gave us an absolute walloping in the Conference League semi-final in Season 2. And they did ultimately go on to win that competition. Do you know what though, lads? I need to win the Europa League on a career mode in this, or on this channel, I should say. You know? Like, it's the one trophy we haven't won. Like, okay, we lost the Conference League semi-final to Real Sociedad, but listen, we won the Conference League with Turley United, so like it wasn't as much of a big deal. But we heartbreakingly got knocked out of the Europa League quarter-final against good tackle, against Barcelona. Now, we got revenge by beating them in the Champions League final and we sealed the treble. It was a beautiful way of doing it, but still. That's a great ball to JJ. And that's a brilliant finish by JJ. And it's 1-0 here against Brighton. Go in for the kill and wrap things up, I should say, before the semis. Exactly. But it's a brilliant finish there by JJ. Lovely through ball. Right foot, left foot, doesn't matter. I have put him on a development plan to improve that weak foot. And it's clearly paying off there because that's a beautiful finish. And we are 1-0 up. PK, the old man, broke our hearts. I actually watched it for the first time in ages the other day. And it's just mad. It was mad to go back and watch. I was so gutted as well. Because the thing is, we were 7th in the league. And we were, like, points-wise, we were completely just too far away from top 4. So, like, that was our final hope of getting into the Champions League. So it hurt a bit more because of that. And watching it back, we had chances to win it. But Barcelona got a dodgy penalty in the first leg as well. I was watching it back and I still can't quite believe it was given. Oh, speaking of given, that was given right to Jose Gaia. Dylan Turl. Oh, I don't think that was going to go anywhere near the goal anyway. Gaia gives it away though. Jose Gaia, he's probably the one player who... Oh, okay, Brighton could be in here. He's the one player who we probably could have replaced that I chose not to. What happened there? Oh, he was offside. I thought he gave a penalty. So he may as well have just given him the bloody goal. But yeah, Gaia, he's been a very good player in this career mode. And I liked the thought of having at least one experienced player. When I say experienced, he's in his 30s now, Gaia. I liked the thought of having at least one of those players on the team. There's JJ. Here's Turl. That's 2-0. Too easy. Oh, Brighton. Great team in real life. But in FIFA, it's just not for them. The billionaire strut out again. Dylan Turl, the captain, 7th league goal of the season. 13th, I believe, in all competitions. And just like Liverpool, when Colin got his 13th goal against them, it's an unlucky 13 for Brighton. And we are 2-0 up here at the Amex. Brighton are definitely a team I'm going to do a career mode with in in FC24. I'm not going to do it like on YouTube. I've been looking for a good career mode to do in my own time. I think Brighton are definitely that team. I think whilst I'm doing the United career mode on here, I'll do the Brighton career mode in my own time. I always like to have a career mode to do like away from YouTube. Oh, that's a good ball. Is he onside? Yes, he is. It's 3-0. Yeah, lads, this has been slightly easier than the run-in was in the final season of Turley United. And I'm sorry if I keep comparing them. But lately it's just like, I don't know, I feel like we're just running through teams. It's a great ball. JJ with another great finish. He can't stop scoring this season. He can't stop scoring in any bloody season. It's a lovely, lovely strike. It's 3-0. What more can you say? What more can you say? This could be a case of making subs at half-time and then just jumping to result. JJ's 30th goal in 31 games. Ooh, Colin. Every time he goes down, lad, every time he goes down, my heart bloody sinks. If you know, you know. De Ligt, let's have a go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, the odd time you can catch out the keeper with shots like that. And De Ligt very nearly did. Cloyne. JJ. Oh, it nearly snuck in. At least the keeper completely collided with the post there. Another chance to whip it in here. Alex Cloyne. Headed away is Lamone. JJ. Oh, JJ. Just went beyond him. He would have had the open goal to gape. Or to aim at, I should say. But he couldn't get there. There's Foden. And now Gaia. Cloyne. Back to Foden. Back to Cloyne. Oh, good block. Gaia. Cloyne. No. Oh, shit. Okay, Brighton. Oh, they could be making me pay for saying about jumping to result. What is he doing? Why did he pass that? Good save by Meyer. And we get the goal kick in the end. What in the name of God happened there? I was offside. They were clean through there. It's already empty seats appearing on the screen. Jesus, lads, it's the first half. But to be fair, though, they're the bottom of the league. I think they know. Oh, JJ, first half hat-trick. Oh, good save. But their keeper, he's stopped it from being an absolute demolition so far. So he has. Oh, we're just trying shots from everywhere now. Turl has a goal. I need to try and do the math, though, after this game about, like, you know, how soon we can wrap up the Premier League title. Because it's something that, as everyone knows on here, maths is not exactly my strong point. So we'll have to do a bit of working out. Oh, it's a penalty. What happened there? I didn't see what happened. De Ligt gets booked. Oh, that is a penalty, to be fair. He took him out. He took him out after the ball. Taking shots everywhere. We're in party mode. Well, we probably picked a bit too early of a time to go into it. Jean-Mario. Oh, the little bastard. He's fish and chipped me. He's bloody fish and chipped me. It's 3-1. Oh, De Ligt. He's made a very, very poor mistake there. And Brighton, well, they might have gotten back into it here. Here's JJ. Oh, loses it. Oh, what a surprise. Jean-Mario has not scored a goal this season in the Premier League until today. That never happens. Never do players score their first goal of the season against Cloyne United. It's unheard of. Ridiculous. Anyways, yeah, I don't really feel like going down to 10 men. So De Ligt, he's going to come off from UCL. Well, I'll tell you what, those Brighton fans who left early, they may be trying to get back in the gates again. There's Lamone. Oh, good ball to JJ. JJ does really well. Has a go with his left foot. But the keeper was equal to it. Cloyne, JJ. Oh, it's another good save. My God. Well, we could have been... I feel like we could have been 5 or 6 up. But the keeper has just been equal to everything since the third goal. Here's Turl. Now Rodri. Oh, JJ's going to be offside, is he? Is he on? Is he onside? I think he is. Yes, he is. Hat-trick for JJ. 4-1. There we go. It was just a blip. It was just a blip. JJ makes sure that we're still en route to get 3 points here. He gets yet another match ball. He must have to buy a new house to fit them all into. Another thing from the new EAFC game I want to see is teams who are getting destroyed who score and over celebrate. Do like a high five or something. Yeah, like I mean, you do see the odd time they do pick up the ball and. Sorry, no, my phone for some reason is doing a really annoying thing where it's not charging. Give me a second. There we go. Happens sometimes. Androids can be weird. But you do see that the odds are where they pick up the ball and like try and, get things to speed up like you would see in real life. But yeah, there are times like there now. João Mario is celebrating like he's just won the bloody World Cup when his team are 3-1 down and they're bottom of the league. And they got a dodgy penalty. Like, yeah, like things like that badly need to change. So hopefully we'll see some of that. Oh, it's Cloyne. Alex Cloyne, who's been in brilliant form today. Oh, he gets taken. Come on. He was taken out after the ball went past the keeper there. Surely that's a penalty. No, doesn't give it. Sorry, didn't mean to pause that. Well, this Beadle fella in goal, if this was real life, he'd be getting a big move after Brighton get relegated because he's done really well. God, the seats really are emptying out. I don't think I've ever seen this at this stage of a game before. I think they've just thrown in the towel, the Brighton fans. It's a far cry from what they're doing in real life. I'll tell you what, Brighton in the Europa League next season. Oh, it's Rodri. He doesn't score a lot, but he gets a goal here to make it 5. Brilliant finish. But I was just about to say, Brighton in the Europa League, like they could be dark horses for that competition. And I wouldn't be overly annoyed if they did win it. If it stopped Liverpool from doing it, especially. And the final is obviously in Dublin as well. Lovely finish there by Rodri. Brighton fans are out to sea. If you know, you know. But yeah, the stadium I'll be going to see United play in a few weeks. That's actually the stadium where the Europa League final will be. The Europa League final was there in 2011 as well. The Aviva Stadium, formerly known as Lansdowne Road back in the day. It's Rodri's first Premier League goal of the season. Interesting. Oh, we're looking for blood now. Go on, have a go, JJ. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, I think I have a feeling I might make my changes and jump to result, lads, because this is just... It's becoming a bit sad, I think, for Brighton. Yeah, you know what? Okay, let's get one last attack, actually. We'll go one last attack, and then we'll see. There's only 20 minutes to go anyway, pretty much. Nah. Yeah, let's just try and get the ball out of play now and make the subs. But yeah, Brighton, I'd like to see them do well in the Europa League. I think it'd be good for the Premier League, and I think it'd be, you never know, it could be another English team down in the Champions League. Right, let's make these changes. JJ can get a rest. He has his hat-trick. Colin can go off as well. Gaia can get a rest from Moyano. And let's bring on Marino for Foden. Let's make sure these changes go on. Will you go to the Europa League final? Probably not. Not going to lie, I probably won't go. Like tickets for those games, ends 5-1, brilliant stuff, no injuries either. Tickets for those games are so hard to get anyway. And I'll put it to you this way. If I can go, I will. But I'm not banking on going. You know what I mean? Tickets for any final like that are very hard to get. But especially the thing is, like, Liverpool, who are one of the favourites in the Europa League, I don't like them, but they are one of the favourites. They've got a huge support. They've got a huge fan base here in Ireland. Like United and Liverpool are the two most supported teams here. So if Liverpool gets that final, which they have a very good chance of doing, and they probably will, I'd be kind of surprised if they didn't go there. Like, that would make tickets even harder to get, and I don't think I'd want to go see Liverpool win a final. Like, of course they could technically lose it, but that's another kind of aspect to it. But even if it was like two neutral teams, it would be very, very hard to get tickets for it. The way they distribute out the tickets is it's a bit of a joke, but yeah, it would be very, very difficult. Right, I'm going to take a quick toilet break, and I'll be back to play this second leg against Bayern. So yeah, just bear with me a second. And I'm back. But yeah, I can think of a few people, if Liverpool do get to that Europa League final, who probably will go to it, or at least will try. So yeah, that's something that I'm sure a lot of them will be looking out for. Right, let's give Barron a game. Why not? Big Champions League start. I think Mourinho deserves to start this game after the first leg that he had. I'm going to start Brennan Johnson. Let's give him a start. And that'll be that. We'll play the highlights. But it is typical that the Europa League final is in Dublin, like the 1 year that United aren't in it. I mean, technically we could end up back in it. Hopefully not. God, if we finish third in our Champions League group, I'll probably cry. But, you know, I'd obviously rather be in the Champions League. But it's typical, like, you know, that the final is in Dublin the 1 year that we're not in the bloody Europa League. Because I feel like we've been in it a lot in recent times. And we've still only managed to win it once. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, that's a very good ball for Tammy Abraham. Pádraig, you need to get there. Well done. Brilliant tackle by Pádraig. Bayern get another chance here. A free kick. Can't bloody see where the bloody line is here for the goal. Sabitzer is going to take it. And he thinks he's playing bloody rugby, so he does. Thinks that Bayern have just scored a try, and he's tried to convert the conversion. Oh, Alex Cullen had a big chance there. We just got knocked off the ball. God, Bayern are getting all the bloody chances here. Wirtz now in the midfield. And we take it off them with ease. Oh, we get a penalty here. Wait a minute, have we got a red card? Oh, shit. Alex got sent off. Well, he's going to be missing the first leg of the semi-final. Fucking hell. Seamus McArthur's the referee as well, Irishman. Trying to show that he's not biased. If United are in the Europa and make the final, I'll think about making a trip for it. Okay, let me just take this penalty. Barron. Can he put it beyond reasonable doubt? Yes, he can. 1-0 on the night, 6-1 in aggregate. At least it's not an injury, yeah. Thank God for that. At least it's only one game he has to miss this time. That's a big... Oh, it's typical, though. Absolutely typical. Bayern had a man sent off as well. Interesting. But yeah, if United... Yeah, the only thing about that, JJ, is, as I say, tickets are so hard to get. They only give them out to certain... They only distribute out a certain amount to fans. And even then, it's only club members. Oh, we get another penalty. We get another penalty here. Let me... Yeah, let's give it to Turl. Why not? Because I'm selfish. Dylan Turl from the penalty spot. The captain. Oh, it's a brilliant penalty. It's 2-0 on the night. It's 7-1 in aggregate. And we are going to the Champions League semi-finals. 2 penalties. But it was already done in aggregate. Even down to 10 men. Alex will be missing for the next Champions League game. But, listen, we'll make do. We've got Brennan Johnson, who's been a brilliant replacement anytime he's been called upon. And let's have a look who we get next in the Champions League. Real Sociedad went through. Come on, please. Please, please, please give me Real Sociedad. Go on, PSG and Man City. They can have their star-studded semi-final. Please give me Real Sociedad. I am praying to the FIFA gods. Praying to the FIFA gods. Come on. Come on, come on. No! Oh, the bastards. Oh, we get Man City. Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Oh, that's actually made me kind of sad. Oh, so that means Sociedad got PSG and they ain't beating PSG. Okay, we can't see it there, but if we sim in a few days, I'm sure we will. Oh, that's really annoyed me now. It was literally there for us. It was literally there. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's have a look at it again. Champions League. Yeah. Real Sociedad are not going to beat PSG. We've got Man City in an all-Premier League semi-final. Oh, come on. UEFA, the bastards, they want it to be Man City and PSG, don't they? Out of curiosity, what's the Europa League semi-final? Arsenal and Roma and Atalanta and Chelsea. Interesting. Conference League, Basel and Napoli, and Atletico and Sassuolo. So it could be a big Conference League final there. That could be interesting. But anyways, we have Southampton next, and then Newcastle, then the FA Cup semi-final with Arsenal. I'm tempted to play this Arsenal game tonight, to be honest, because I think I could leave it with the Man City game for Friday. Yeah, let's see. Let me quickly try and do the math as well with the Premier League. I forgot about that. So we are currently 8 points clear with 7 games to go. So let's see. The maximum amount of points we can get is 79, 82, 85, 88, 91, 94. Okay, 97 points. And the maximum that Chelsea or Man City can get would be 71, 74. Well, actually, because Chelsea have played a game more. Okay, look, we'll figure it out afterwards. I'm honestly, I don't have the head. I don't have the head to do it now, to be honest. Here we go. Southampton away. I might sim this game. Let me just bring in Mukiele here because what's his name? De Ligt is kind of tired. Let me put Moyano in for Gaia. And hopefully we can still get 3 points here with no injuries. Touch wood. We get a 1-0 win. No injuries as well. JJ with the goal. 84 points for Chelsea, I think. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. Not too bad. Let's have a look here. Oh, shit, we did get an injury. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's Mukiele. 3 months with a torn groin. Well, that's him out for the season. Oh, Dylan's hurt, still banging on about his bloody injury. But we just got an actual injury, Dylan, so shut the fuck up. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, that means McConnell's going to have to go on the bench. Well, that's a shame, because he was a good backup centre-back to have as well. JJ's got up to 97 rate as well, I've just seen. Oh, my God. That, like, I think did I put them here? Oh, fucking hell. Go away from me. No, I didn't. Mbappe and Haaland. Oh, gee, like, honest to God, like, what is going on with those fucking tutorials? They give you that at the start of the game. Oh, fuck off. Mbappe, yeah, he's 95 rated. And Haaland, I think, is 94. I think he always seems to stay at a 94. Yeah, he's 94 rated. JJ, 97 rated. That is absolutely incredible. Unbelievable stuff. Chelsea and Man City still on 71 points. So Chelsea. So if we get to 84 points. Yeah, okay, so let's just do Chelsea, right? I'm just going to ignore Man City for a second. So Chelsea have 5 games to go, 74, 77, 80, 83, 8. So 86 is the maximum they can get. And same with Man City can get 89 because they've got a game in hand. Okay, so I think we'll play the highlights of this Newcastle game. We'll look at it then again afterwards. Let me just make one change. We're going to bring in Brennan Johnson. I'm going to bring in Ahmed Hosvich. Probably I didn't plan on playing again, but after that injury, I think we need to. Porrig is going to get a rest for Luke Shaw, and Marino can come in for Phil Foden. So yeah, 10 points is all we need. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I am so bad at maths, lads. It is. I said it before. I did the lowest level of maths for my leaving cert. The leaving cert is the Irish equivalent of what the GCSEs are in the UK. And I passed, like, literally by the barest of bare minimums. But here we go. Evan Ferguson up front for Newcastle. First time we'll come up against him. But let's go and play the highlights of this game against the Geordies before we play the FA Cup semi-final. That'll be the last game we play then today. And here we go. Corner kick for Newcastle is the first bit of action. So 3 wins and a draw, depending on, obviously, the teams below us dropping points, which hopefully they will. It would be handy if Man City and Chelsea could play each other and draw. That would be really, really handy. Okay, it won't let us go on the counter-attack. Newcastle get another attack here. But yeah, Friday we'll wrap up the domestic season, and hopefully Sunday we'll have a Champions League final. Like, there'll only be a Sunday stream if we're in the Champions League final. And listen, we got Man City, so it's not going to be like Man City, as we've seen in this career mode. We either batter them or we have an unbelievably close game. There's no in between. JJ, oh, good save. We still have it though. Lamone. Oh, back out to JJ, but it was just a bit too tight for him. Free kick here. After half an hour. Is Ahmed Hosvich. Calabria. I'm gutted for Mukiele. He's actually been a very good squad player to have. Oh, good ball by JJ to Lamone. Good save by Nick Pope. And Newcastle. Oh, they could be in here. Kual with the ball. He's the Australian superstar. Oh, it's Evan Ferguson. Oh, out to Gordon. Ferguson had a chance to make us rue the day we sold him there. Oh my God, Ahmed Hosvich. He is so bad. Ahmed Hosvich. Oh my God. If I hadn't released too many players already, he would be the next one on the chopping block. Oh my God. How are we already in the 66th minute? Surely there could have been some attacks before then. Oh my God, but we're 1-0 down. And not long to go, especially with highlights. It's Lamone. He's going to square it. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, we've got a penalty. 82nd minute. My God, why do I put myself under this much pressure? It's JJ. Why is the thing going so bloody fast? JJ versus Nick Pope. Get in there! I thought he'd hit it too high for a second. It's 1-1. Come on, give us one more chance. Give us one more chance. Oh, fuck off, the bastards. They blow the whistle after that. We share the points against Newcastle. Well, that's not ideal. Ahmed Hosvich, I am never playing him again. Never playing him again. I'm not even going to call him by his funny first name. That's how angry I am at him. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Turl came off as well, which he's not happy with. Okay, let me have one last look at the Premier League table after that. So now we're only 6 points clear. Okay, so 6 points. Jesus Christ. 5 games to go. Am I right? Yeah, 5 games to go, and we've all played the same amount of games now. So 83, 86, 89, 92, 95. And City, 77, 80, 83, 86, 89. So yeah, we need 9 more points. Yeah, just making sure that I was right. So we just need to win 3 more games, and then we've won the league. Lovely stuff. Right, Arsenal in the FA Cup semi-final. This provided one of the most memeable moments in the history of this channel last time this was the case. Feels like a long time ago, even though it wasn't. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to put both teams in the away kit, because I want to wear this purple kit. Arsenal can wear their kind of light pink kit, because why not? Colin can start, because he'll be missing the first game against Man City. I'm going to give Marino a start over Foden. Rodri is going to play centre-back, and Bear is going to start, because I have the Champions League semi-final in mind as well. And I'm going to give Moyano a game at left-back as well. And you know what? I'm going to take a bit of a risk here. Barron is going to start, and JJ can be on the bench. But here we go. Wembley, a rainy day at Wembley against Arsenal. Oh, God. Let's do this. Let's bloody do this. But yeah, Ahmed Hosvich is never playing another game for us again. Because that was appalling. And it's not the first time he's given away a goal like that. But here we go as the fans enter Wembley Stadium. It's a big one. It's a big one. It's Arsenal against Cloyne United. We were the runners-up in this tournament last season. We're looking for a quadruple. Arsenal are the most successful team in this competition. But let's stop them from adding to that tally. And let's hope we can seal our route to the next cup final of this career mode. See, with games like this, like, you know, at least against Newcastle, you know, we could afford to give up 2 points there. Like, a draw is like grand. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we only need 9 more points after it. But it's these semi-finals where there has to be a winner, and it's make or break, really. That's a great ball by Alex Cullen. Oh, Barron, what are you doing, lad? Oh, you have to be at least hitting the target there, man. That is a very, very poor attempt. He's jagged the shot completely wide. Anal performances have been ass. That says it all. That says it all. Aaron Ramsdale, obviously in goal for Arsenal. I feel like I mention this every time we play against him. Former Thurley United player. And what a player he was. Like, when I watched back that last stream there recently, like that last game against Newcastle, he made so many important saves that kept us in that game. He really, really did. There's Moyano. Kaidi Bear. Marino. Go on, have a go. Oh, God, I thought Ramsdale was going to miss that for a second. But he can hit the Marino. We've scored some goals like that with him and Foden. But it wasn't to be that time. Is Saka. Di Lorenzo. Oh, Saka. Lovely bit of play there, but we managed to get it back. Is Barron again now. Big moment for him getting to start in an FA Cup semi-final. Alex Cullen, who'll have to miss the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. Again, every time he goes down, I know I keep saying it, I just shit myself a little bit. I probably would have played Mukiele in this if he'd stayed fit. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. Oh, I was supposed to play Mamardashvili. Shit, Mamardashvili was supposed to play this game. Crap. Oh, completely forgot. Completely forgot. Ugh, anyways, whatever. It's too late now. Oh, Dylan Turl. Oh, it's a captain's goal from Dylan Turl. And it's 1-0 to Cloyne United in the FA Cup semi-final. The billionaire strut is out yet again. Oh, it was a lovely turn. In the D. And buries it into the top corner. Oh, that is a beautiful finish. Ramsdale couldn't get anywhere near it. And we take the lead. Dylan Turl, his second FA Cup goal of the season. And it's a big one as well. It is a big, big goal. And Arsenal fall behind after 20 minutes. Well, we also played Arsenal here in the League Cup final as well to win our first trophy. That was a very intense game. That was a game where Mamardashvili did actually put in a man of the match performance. We won it 1-0, but Arsenal had so many chances in that game. It reminded me a lot of when we played Tottenham, when United played Tottenham in real life back in 2019 at Wembley in the Premier League. David De Gea had the performance of his life. Well, one of the performances of his life. Oh, Porrig got beaten a bit too easily there. Saka now on the run. Is Vieira. That was a fucking needless penalty to give away. Marino, he only has himself to blame there. That is a poor, poor tackle. Oh, I can only have to blame myself, really. I don't know why I decided to press circle there. And it's a penalty to Arsenal, and they have a chance to equalise here. They weren't behind for long if they do get this equaliser. Bukayo Saka, well, he's missed penalties here before. Oh my God, that's the second bloody time we've been chipped. He's bloody Panenka'd it, the cheeky bastard. Oh, I can't believe that. That's the second time in this episode that that's happened. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm fuming at that. Alex Cloyne. Is he just a magnet for defenders trying to take him out? That was a bloody cruncher of a tackle. I hope he's alright. Can't see him on the pitch anywhere. Where is he? Is Moyano? Oh, I see him there in the middle. Thank God. Marino. Oh, I tell you what, it was dipping. It was dipping. And I've scored them before. He's trying to make up for giving away the penalty. Ramsdale will take the goal kick though. Vieira. Okay, Arsenal I think are starting to get into a bit of a rhythm here now. Pádraig with a very good interception. Very, very good interception. I think the last thing we want here is the last thing we want is to lose. But extra time would not do us any favours considering we have a big Champions League game just days after this. But Arsenal are breaking through here again with Vieira. Oh, it's Saka. Oh, he's done Pádraig. He's done Pádraig there. But Meyer saves it. I do feel bad for Mamardashvili. I completely bloody forgot. I was meant to put him in here. But listen, it doesn't matter. Oh, good ball by Marino. It's Barron. Oh, and it's 2-1. Get in there. Barron puts us back in front. A big, big goal for him. Arsenal fall behind yet again. And it's the Polishman for giving away the penalty. He gets the assist. Barron finishes it. And it's 2-1. 6 minutes before half time. Ramsdale couldn't get near that one either. Okay. I need to relax. I can feel the emotion taking over a bit. Gotta stay calm. Got to stay calm. The quadruple is still very achievable. Deep six on Arsenal. If you know, you know. Jota, Vieira. Oh, bollocks. Tavares. Juan Calabria. Oh, Meyer. He's come out maybe a bit too far there, but they don't take advantage of it. And he manages to catch it. Right, it's nearly half time. We can take our time here. Hold on to it for as long as we can. Just 2 added minutes. Roll it out to Pádraig. Again, let's just hold on to it. Let's just try and go into the half in front. Excuse me, into half time in front, I should say. Oh, that was a good ball, though, to Barron. Can we get one last chance here? Tarl got the first goal. Back to Bear. Tarl. Bear. Marino loses it, and surely that'll be half time. Yes, it is. 2-1 up. I think we have been the better team. Gave away a silly penalty to let Arsenal back in it. But thankfully, Barron was able to put us back in front. Turl obviously got the first goal. 2-1 up. No need to make any changes just yet. I will have to make changes with the Champions League in mind as the game goes on. Barron's done brilliantly well there. Oh, he really has. Alex Cloyne, who'll be missing for the Champions League. Oh, I thought it might have snuck in there. Oh, I thought it might have snuck in. But it was a good save by the keeper. We do get the corner, though. Alex's ball in. Oh, Pádraig with the header. Oh, what a goal by Pádraig. He scored in the FA Cup final last season. He's gotten a big semi-final goal this season. Oh, what a brilliant header by the Fat Gorilla. Alex's ball in. Pádraig, he's pretty much facing backwards. In off the bar. 3-1. That is brilliant. Fabio Vieira, how is he not winning that header on the line? But Pádraig won't care. Cloyne United don't care. Joe Turl certainly doesn't care. He is absolutely delighted. It's 3-1. Fat Gorilla doing the business indeed, JJ. And what a goal that was. His first FA Cup goal of the season. His first one since the final last season. I'd love that about Porrig. You know what? He's made some brilliant tackles defensively. Like, defensively, he's been so important for us. But he has almost been like a John Terry. He scored some very important goals. Arsenal obviously have a big cup European semi-final coming up as well. Oh, Barron's taken out there. They have a big game against Roma in the Europa League semi-final. Fabio Vieira gets the yellow card there. They're taking out Barron. They're bringing on Callan, a player I've never heard of, for Lissandro Trossard. It's Turl. Oh, gives it right back to Arsenal. That was a very poor pass. But Arsenal have given more of a game than bloody Bayern Munich did. I'll give them that. Oh, Porrig does really, really well there. Lamone. Go on, lad. Oh, brilliant by Lamone. Lamone. Oh, I had a brilliant bit of commentary in my head that I was going to say, and then he ruined it. Vieira comes off for Martinelli. A player we did have shortlisted once upon a time. Porrig again! Oh, Porrig nearly getting a brace in the FA Cup semi-final. That would have been something. But Ramsdale was equal to it that time. Alex Cullen will whip in the ball again. Oh, Porrig was there again. But the keeper gets it. So unlucky. So unlucky. Lads, this is going to be such a random thing for me to say. I am craving a bowl of cereal, and I will be having one as soon as the stream ends, because I am bloody starving. Oh, it's a good ball. Oh, it's a goal. Oh, God. Saka makes it 3-2. And Arsenal are still in this game. Well, that just goes to show that maybe I should be focusing on this game and not my hunger. And all of a sudden, it's a close game yet again. Oh, excuse me, might have to make some changes in a bit. Kaidi Bear is Dylan Turl. Turl does really well to brush off that tackle. Marino. John, he's not had his best game. I think I might take him off. He's really not been that great. Phil Foden's going to come on. It's the first change I'm going to make. Just not been at it today, Marino. What kind of cereal? I'm not sure. I must have a look at what's there. I think there's this like chocolate cereal that I have. Like these chocolate bites thing. I think it's actually called Crave, funnily enough, considering I'm craving a bowl of cereal. And it's really nice. I know that's there, but I must say that I know there's a few other things in the house as well. So I must have a look. Just to see what we could have, because I am bloody starving. But sometimes, like, you know, a bowl of cereal can hit the spot more than, you know, proper dinner can. And I still need to watch The Ultimate Fighter from last night as well, so I might watch that with it, even though I know the bloody result. But anyways, I still like to see it for myself. There's Barron. Now Cullen. That's a foul, surely. No, apparently not. But Cullen we can give the full game because he won't be playing in the Champions League. There's Foden. Over to Turl. The captain, who has a goal as well today, is Lamone. 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 Fucking every time I have the bit of commentary lined up in my head, he misses. Oh, got the winner in the League Cup final. Can't seem to score in the FA Cup semi-final. It's Jota, who's been a pain in my ass so much in this career mode. It's Callan. Oh, God, it's Jota. Oh, I'm getting nervous now. Meyer with such an important save there. Oh, my goodness me. We've only got 10 minutes left. That's flown by. I feel like I might have to make a few more changes after this as well. Lamone, is he going to be onside? No, he's not. Right, let's make some changes. Rodri, I think I'm going to have to put as a CDM, and De Ligt can come on for Bear. Moyano's had a decent game, but he's getting a bit tired, so Luke Shaw's going to come on for him. And you know what? Barron's getting a wee bit tired. I'm going to put JJ on up front, so if we get on the break, I think I would trust JJ more than I would anyone else in the world, to be honest. But Barron, he's gotten his goal. He can come off now. Let's just try and see this out. Arsenal get this free kick. They've brought on Jorginho for Thomas Partey. Oh my God, De Ligt, what have you done? Porrig has just saved De Ligt. He has just bloody saved De Ligt there. He has no idea. He has no idea. That's a great ball. JJ, just couldn't get there. He just couldn't get there. Here's De Ligt, who's a lucky man at the moment. Oh my God, Turl. I thought that was going to be a foul. There's Tavares. Arsenal are getting me kind of nervous now, to be honest. They're going to get a free kick as well, are they? No, they're not. The advantage didn't go on for long enough. Here's JJ. Oh, look at this from JJ. Look at this for a run from JJ. That is magnificent. It is world class. And that is why he is the best player in this game. What a run by JJ. Comes on as a late substitute. He has surely sealed it. 4-2 here. The quadruple is still looming large. Absolutely. What a run. That is Ryan Giggs-esque. Ryan Giggs obviously came off the bench and scored a very famous semi-final goal against Arsenal in the FA Cup. JJ has just done the same. Absolutely magnificent. I'm going to make one last change. You know what, McConnell? Let's give him a game in the FA Cup semi-final. He's only going to get a couple of minutes, but whatever. Will still be a great moment for him. Give Calabria a rest. Nice moment for the young Irishman. Come on for the last 2 minutes of added time. Get in indeed. That did feel good. That was a brilliant goal. Absolutely sensational. Alex Cullen, he can get the 90 minutes. He's obviously going to be suspended for the Man City game, which is a shame. But as JJ said earlier, at least it's not an injury. Oh, it's a great run. Oh, it's JJ again. Oh, it's a good save by the keeper. He nearly got a double there, JJ. Here we go. Can we get one last chance to get a fifth? Cullen will whip it in. Over all the heads. Turl has a go. It's gone over the bar, but it doesn't matter. The FA Cup final has been sealed. We have defeated Arsenal, and we will be returning to Wembley. Well, I tell you what, the League Cup has already been sealed. The Premier League, we're nearly there. Just 9 more points. FA Cup final in the bags now, and Champions League semi-finals. I am very, very proud of this team. Extremely proud of this team for what they've been able to achieve so far. And there is still so much more to come. I said it, lads. I just feel like we're destined to do it. I really, really do. And that was a tough game. And we had to make some changes, obviously. But the lads, they stuck to the task. They dug in deep. And they got it done. What a lovely performance. And it will be Manchester City who will be playing in the final. They beat Newcastle in the other semi-final. So the team will be playing in the Champions League semi-final. The team who are second against us in the league will also be playing us in the FA Cup final. I'm starting to lose my bloody voice. And things are getting very, very interesting here now, aren't they? Oh, what a big game to kick off the next episode, lads. Man City in the Champions League semi-final. The first of 2 legs. The first leg will be at home. For the first time as well. Because the last 16 and the quarterfinals, we both played the second legs of both of them were away from home. So that makes things a little bit different. Alex is not showing... Hang on. Alex is not suspended. What? How? He was sent off against Bayern. I'm so confused. Alex Cullen, when we played the highlights of the second leg against Bayern, got sent off. Overturned. The only thing I can think of is that if a player gets sent off in the highlights, they don't count it for some reason. It might be like a glitch in the game where they didn't code in suspensions if players get sent off in highlighted games. Well, if I'd known that, I would have bloody taken him off. Now, to be fair, he's got 94 fitness, so like he's not exhausted. That is fucking mental. Well, I'm not going to complain because he's one of our best bloody players, and this is one of the biggest games of the season. So, like, that's a good thing. But yeah, apparently if you get sent off in a game where you only play the highlights, it doesn't matter. Right. Let's preview the next episode then, with all that said. So the next episode will be Friday, so we'll kick off with this first leg against Man City in the second leg of the... in the first leg, I should say, of the Champions League semi-finals. Forgot what stage we were in there. Villa away in the league, second leg then against Man City, hopefully then a Champions League final here on the 30th. Then, obviously, we will hope that we can win this game against Villa, win against Burnley, and then potentially win against Chelsea to wrap up the league title. That would be great. We will have an FA Cup final to play against Man City. Then we will hopefully be able to lift the Premier League here against Leeds, because you obviously lifted in the home game, in the final home game of the season. And then this game against Wolves then will hopefully be a dead rubber that we can just put out the reserves and sim it. And then on Sunday, praise to the FIFA gods, we will have a Champions League final to play here. So before we get out of here, let's have a look at the stats of the squad. Always one of my favourite things to do. Mamardashvili, I feel so sorry. I'm going to have to give him a Premier League game because he was supposed to play that game against Arsenal. I completely forgot. But anyways, appearance-wise, Dylan Turl, 52 games. He's pretty much played every game. I think he only missed one Champions League game. I think it was the last group stage game. That's the only game he's missed so far. I think he might have missed an FA Cup game as well. But he's made the most appearances. Porrig, Lamone and JJ all making 50 appearances each. Cullen with 49. Rodri and Foden with 47. Let me just have a quick look here. Foden. Yeah, he's just... for some reason, the game just does not want to convert him to a centre midfielder. But anyways, whatever. He's still doing a great job there. Meyer with 46. That's great to see. Goals. JJ, unbelievable. 59 goals and 50 appearances. 23 assists on top of that. That is sensational. Barron, obviously, he's got 27 and 7, but the majority of those were when he was playing for United. But he has popped up with a couple of important goals for us in this career mode, which is good. Lamone, 18 goals, 22 assists. What a player. Champions League, he's not been very prolific. He's only gotten 2 in 8 appearances. But, still 6 assists in that competition, 13 goals in the league, 2 in the League Cup, including the winner in the final. And he's also got 1 in the FA Cup. But the 22 assists, that's the biggest standout there. Alex, 18 goals, 13 assists. The first season he's had for a while where he's not been missing for a good period through injury. So that's obviously a good thing as well. Dylan Turl, 15 and 5. He's, not scored loads, but he's definitely popped up with some important goals. Foden, 10 and 14. He's had, he went quiet for a bit, Phil Foden, let's be honest. He did definitely go quiet for a bit. But he's more than making up for it now towards the end of the season. And the numbers are starting to look a bit more impressive. Brennan Johnson, for a rotational player to score 9 goals and get 8 assists, he's been one of my favourite players to have in this career mode. He's actually played more Champions League games than Alex. That's weird. Marino, who's also played... What the fuck's going on there? Oh, well, I suppose towards the end we would have been rotating a bit, wouldn't we? But Marino, 7 and 11. Just like the shop in America. He's done really well. As well. Darder, you know what? 6 appearances, he scored 3 goals. That's actually pretty decent for someone who I feel like I've barely played. He's made 1 appearance in the Champions League, the League Cup. 1 appearance in the Champions League and 1 in the League Cup. He's made 2 in the Premier League and 2 in the FA Cup. He's gotten 3 goals. So yeah, it's just a shame. Like, Dylan Turl is ahead of him. He's not going to get to play that much anyway, but in the games he has played, he's definitely contributed. He's got an assist as well, so at least there's that. And then we got a few players here. Gaia, Shaw, and Mbuemo. They're all in 2 goals. Porrig's goal in the FA Cup semi-final was actually his first goal of the season. What a time and place to get it. Rodri's got 1 goal, and that is that. Obviously, Mukiele has made 37 appearances, but it will only be 37 appearances after getting injured, which is such a shame because he had such a great season and probably might have played him in the FA Cup final as well, which is a shame. But anyways, that will do it for this episode, lads. Thank you, JJ. Really, really do appreciate it. Obviously, you jumped on both streams today, which obviously that means a lot, especially to Keris and Sean for their first experience on a stream. We'll be back on Friday to finish out the domestic season and obviously play the Champions League semi-finals, and hopefully we'll have another stream on Sunday. And until then, have a good one. Talk to you all later.